Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Upcoming Video Game Rants. And this time, the upcoming video game I'm going to be talking about is Donkey Kong Bonanza. Now, I've been wanting to talk about this game for a while now, but because of scheduling conflicts and stuff in real life, I was not able to talk about the game because there's a lot of video games out there, and well, it's kind of tough getting to them all. But with the recent Donkey Kong Bonanza Direct released, I figured now would be the right time to talk about this game. You know, better late than never, right? Well, anyways, I guess I should start off by talking about when the trailer, or I should say, when the game was announced during the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct, also released by, of course, Nintendo. So, not much about the game was shown off. Like we didn't know any of the characters. We didn't know what the story was, what you could do in the game, stuff like that. Well, I guess some of the stuff was shown off during the reveal, but you know um, it's not explained in full detail on what all kinds of stuff you're able to do in the game. We were barely given any info as to what the game was even about. But now, with the Donkey Kong Bonanza Direct, we know what the game's about, what you can do, all that. So, anyways, I guess I should get the big one out of the way first. And that is the fact that Donkey Kong teams up with a human. Yeah, that's right. Donkey Kong is actually working with the human in this game. Like an actual talking human. Anyways, more on her later. Meaning the human. So it looks like when the game starts off, Donkey Kong falls into like this underground area and immediately meets a rock called Odd Rock. And Donkey Kong doesn't know what to do, so has no choice but to team up with them. But later on in the game, it turns out that Odd Rock was not in fact a rock, but in fact a singer named Pauline. Now, I knew right from the beginning that there had to have been some secret that was hiding within Odd Rock. Like, I knew right from the beginning I knew something was off right from the start when I saw Odd Rock on screen. I thought to myself, would this be the surprise antagonist? Is there someone trapped inside? Like, I knew something was up with them. I knew that rock was not the true form of Donkey Kong's new ally. I knew right from the start, but never in 1,000 years would I have predicted that a human is inside, or was inside. Because, I mean, think about it. The world that this takes place in, there aren't any humans at all. So, I mean, it's kind of weird if you think about it. Why is there this one human in a world that's filled with monkeys, birds, fish, all the like? Like, I mean, think about it. All types of animals are in the game, but not humans. So, doesn't that kind of... So naturally, one would think, oh, well, if Odd Rock is not... If this is not the true form of Odd Rock, then, you know, has to be something else. But of course, it can't be humans because, there aren't going to be any humans in this game. Well, yeah, Nintendo really surprised me there. I did not see that coming. So, good job. Good job, Nintendo. You got me. You got me. You won this time in the terms of tricking me. Okay, so Donkey Kong is just wants to find bananas, while Pauline wants to get back to the surface. So they team up for good this time, and they travel to the planet core, which is said that whoever makes it there, or I guess possesses it, I don't know. It's not for certain. They will get one wish, and I'm guessing since Donkey Kong and Pauline have two different goals, then I'm guessing later on in the game they're going to fight, and yeah, will there be a Pauline boss fight in the game? That would be something. But anyways, it seems that the main antagonists of the game are a group called the Void Company, who wants to pillage the world of all its bananas because they're monkeys, monkeys like bananas. Yeah, typical animal stereotype, monkeys like bananas. I mean, you guys do realize that monkeys do eat more than bananas, right? Anyways, so the lineup for the trio that we see is kind of similar to other pair ups Nintendo has done over the past couple of years. So in the Super Mario Brothers movie, we have the Koopa General, who serves as a commander in the Empire. We have the tactician, who is sort of the advisor and the strategist. And then, of course, we have Bowser, who is the ruler of them all, the leader. Okay, and then in The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom, we have the general called Right, or named Right. We have the minister left, and then we have the king of Hyrule. Yeah, noticing a pattern here, and now this year we have yet again the same lineup as I mentioned before. We have Grumpy Kong, who is sort of like the general of the one who makes all the forces, the maker. Yeah, I think hopefully you get what I mean. And then we have, I think it was Poppy Kong. Yeah, Poppy Kong, who's sort of like who's the informant of the team, and then we have Void Kong, who is the leader. Yeah, Nintendo. I get that you like this kind of lineup thing, but I mean, after a while, it's gonna get repetitive. Just like how you guys keep recycling Bowser as the villain over and over again. Anyways, but what's interesting about the Void Company is that from the trailers, or no, I should say, from the footage that we've seen in the direct, it seems like Pauline used to work for the Void Company, but then she betrayed them and I guess somehow got turned into Odd Rock. So, I mean, I guess maybe it looks like the Void Company wanted to experiment with her and use her because it seems like, because she's the only human that we ever see, right? But also, during a certain part of the direct, it's noted that Pauline seems to have her own powers. Yeah, a female individual wielding special powers. Where have I seen that before? Oh right, of course. We have Princess Toadstool in the Super Mario Brothers series, and then we have The Legend of Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom, where Zelda uses powers, and then now this. So again, after a while, it's gonna get repetitive. Like, I, I know, I know that maybe it's probably for story purposes, but eventually, if you repeat the same formula over and over again, it's gonna get old and boring eventually. Like, it'll just become stale. I know coming up with new ideas and new characters is hard work because I've been there, but you don't want to repeat the same thing over and over again. That's what I'm gonna say. Okay, so what else? Alright, so I guess I should get onto the gameplay aspects of Donkey Kong Bonanza. So it looks like an open world adventure, similar to games like the Horizon series, Sonic Frontiers, and whatnot. So I enjoy open world games. Always a neat thing to explore. So yeah, that's a plus right there. And and it seems in this game you're able to destroy literally everything. Well, maybe not everything. There's got to be a limit to how much damage you can cause in the world, or in that world. But yeah, so yeah, it's basically your typical open world adventure. You're able to obtain skills, you're able to equip gear, and you fight bosses. Yeah, so it's kind of your typical open world adventure. I mean, I always enjoy those, so it'll be interesting to see. Anyways, what else? Is there anything I'm forgetting? Oh yeah, it seems like um one more thing. It seems like there's a special piece of gear that you're able by purchasing a figure, a plastic figure called an amiibo, I think it was called, and you're able to unlock a a special and you're able to unlock special and a special outfit for Pauline, but you know, it's which is sold separately, by the way. Um, but I mean, why would you want to waste more money when you're already spending a lot of money on the game itself? You know, why even include that feature? Well, why lock away why unlock away or why lock away an outfit behind a figure that you have to purchase separately? Just don't buy it, is what I'll say. I mean, I might get it just to try and 100% the game, but yeah, I don't know. Anyway, that's going to be all for this episode of Upcoming Video Game Rants. Wow. This one is longer than the other ones I've been doing as of late. Mainly because maybe I've got something. Maybe I've got more to talk about lately. Well, since there's more info about the game. But yeah, I'll try to make future episodes of upcoming video game rants longer. Since I want to. I don't want to just make it a quick short video. I want to actually go in depth and actually talk about games. Video games. But yeah, oh yeah, and near the end of the trailer, it seems like Donkey Kong and Pauline are forming some sort of uh, uh, trust in each other, like a bond. And it looks like near the end of the game, Donkey Kong will have a change of heart and will want to go back to the surface with Pauline. Who knows? Maybe that'll actually happen in the game. But what do you guys think of Donkey Kong Bonanza so far from the footage that we've seen? Um, do you like it? Is it meh, or do you think it'll suck? Go ahead and let me know in the comments what your thoughts on what your thoughts are on this game and what you think will happen in the game. And like this video if you like this episode of upcoming video game rants. Share this video with other people that you know and spread the word that hey, this upcoming video game is or this video game is coming out soon and this guy's talking about what could happen. I don't know how to do it. And then of course, subscribe if you want to see future episodes of upcoming video game rants, or if you just want to hear me talk about stuff in general, which I also talk about upcoming video game movies, and I also make original content. Yeah. But anyways, this game will be coming out on July 17th this year, exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2, which means in order for me to actually play this game, I need to first get a Nintendo Switch 2, which I do not have yet. Man, yeah, that's gonna cost a lot of money. Well, I guess it's time for me to sell some of my games, so yeah, I'm gonna do that, and hopefully I'll be able to get a Nintendo Switch 2 by then, and also be able to get the game as well. Alright, bye guys.